Zorawar wants to know as to what does the psychologist see in a person during your SSB. Now, Zorawar, all the three assessors, whether it is the GTO or the interviewing officer or the psychologist, are looking at the same personality attributes using their own technique of testing. So it is a big myth or a misnomer that the psychologist is looking at you for certain different attributes, or the approach to your preparation for psychological tests will be any different from your preparation for your GTOs or for the interview. Now, as you are aware that all of them are going to look at your personality from the perspective of a person who is fit to be a leader or who can be a potential officer. So, a lot of people feel that psychological tests is like an academic test where they have to practice writing stories, or they have to practice writing sentences. They go on to the internet or go on to the Facebook and they solve situations which people post over there. If you were so and so, how will you solve so and so? They ask others about, if the interviewing officer asks you so and so, which teacher did you hate in your school, or tell me one negative quality of your father, etc. How should I answer this? Now, the answer to all these questions are with you. What you need to understand is as to how to approach these answers. Because if you keep practicing like this along with other people, and you carry some inputs from the environment or inputs from previously recommended candidates, etc., which are actually not your inputs. Now, when you pen down these in your psychological tests and the responses which are read by the psychologist, from there he will get to know that you are a confused kind of a personality. What you'll project over there will be not you, but a mixture of many other people, and hence it will not be a person who is desired. So therefore, the approach towards your psychological test preparation should be, first of all, you need to start working on your awareness level. Awareness level does not necessarily mean current affairs. It means the way things are happening around you. You should be a person who's very observant, who even when you're reading the newspaper, who can reason out things as to why this is happening, how it can happen in a different way. Also be very inquisitive and find out as to who does it and how it can be done better, or is there another way of doing it. So if you go down to the ground, if you connect with your immediate environment, you will create a storehouse of experiences, and those are the experiences that need to be put down as your own responses, as your responses as a person who would have done it as a good human being or a responsible citizen. Similarly, you need to work on your expression so that when you have to put it down on the paper, it comes out in a very explicit manner. There is no ambiguity in your thought process. The flow of your thoughts is absolutely clear, and when you pen it down, you don't have to be verbose so that you're able to explain it in the least possible words. Now, all of these will come out of improving your written expression. So rather than practicing stories, you have to practice all of those things so that your personality overall improves. So in the SSB, when you appear for your psychological tests, what you write over there in your stories or your sentences or your SRTs is basically your experiences of life. And if that storehouse of experiences is vast, if you are able to put it down with clarity and ease on the paper, and if through those responses you're projecting the personality of a person who's well informed, who is sensitive to other people, who feels for the nation, who feels for his immediate neighborhood, who's a person who will not let other people down. So naturally, with all these attributes, there is no question that what you write down on the paper in the dossier will be in any way not conforming to what the SSB is looking for. However, to some amount, if you would understand what is the rationale of these tests, and what are the basic guidelines when you approach these tests and how you put it down on the paper, that can, yes, help you to some extent, because the fear of the unknown will go. Certain mistakes in your thought process can be corrected. Certain calibrations can be done in the way you approach things. Also, perhaps you will get to know about what is in the mind of the psychologist, a person who is acceptable. So once you get to know of all of these things and you practice on your own, there is no question that you will be left out and you will not do well in the psychological tests. You are bound to do well in that. Thank you.